as we move on to our A grade tier. What do we have in here? First of all, we have the Rocket Artillery Support Company. Now here the concept is very simple. Extra soft attack, fairly cheap, no additional combat width. What's not to like? Moreover, this can be combined with support artillery and with super heavy artillery to make a division with insane soft attack coming just from support companies. Incredibly powerful, especially on superior firepower. Next, we have another easy one to explain: logistics. Supplies are one of the, if not the most important element in the game to determine a successful offensive or even defense, and anything in the game that reduces the supply usage is always great. Whether that's martial traits like Logistic Wizard, spirits like the Logistical Focus, or support companies like the Logistics Company. This is an absolute must on large armored divisions and generally very useful on all large templates. Next, we have another great classic with the Anti-Air Company, another very solid company that you almost always want to use. Why is that? Anti-Air is always great for two reasons. First of all, it massively reduces enemy cast damage, which has a huge impact on the battlefield. Now, when you don't have air superiority, this becomes an absolute must top tier support company. When you do have the air superiority, it is still a useful one, because it adds quite a bit of piercing. So anti-air can work as a bit of a basic and cheaper anti-tank as well. Next and last for the A grade support companies tier, we have another potentially controversial one with the Basic Engineer Company. Now, some people tend to dislike the Basic Engineer Company because it is fairly expensive, especially in terms of support equipment, and because before later attacks it does not provide offensive buffs. And these are valid points. However, the extra defense that you get right away and the extra entrenchment on all infantry are still very good buffs to have. I would say they are absolutely mandatory on any defensive template, but they are still very good even on offensive templates. And the reason is that even if you plan to use those divisions offensively, you will very likely also have to defend at some point, so having extra entrenchment and defense is very good. Moreover, once you do unlock the later attacks, as you can see, you get some amazing offensive buffs. Another reason to rank the Engineer Company so high is how easily available it is. You're likely to already have it on most of your templates in most of your runs and just keep it for the rest of the run.